It's January 1st, so that can only mean one thing. Time to start planting. It's a new year at Garden Grown Groceries, so we're going to try and build off the successes that we had last year and try to overcome some of those failures that we had too. What I've decided to do this year is actually plant fewer vegetables, more of the ones that everybody eats, and less of the ones that only I eat, but grow more of them. Between the garden that we've got here and the community garden plot, we should have a lot more ground to be planting in this time around. So it's going to be far more intensive, just not as broad-based as what we tried last year. But in January, we're only planting really 2 vegetables this month. Of course, we're going to be planting our onions, and we got to get them started early so that they've got some good size on them by the time we put them in the ground in about 2 months. And then we're going to plant lettuce. Last year I planted some head lettuce, some romaine. This year I'm going to plant just a leaf lettuce. That way I can go out, cut what I need from the plant, and use that in a salad rather than waiting for the whole head to develop. And you get a lot more production really when it comes to head lettuce. So let's take a look at the varieties that I'm going to be planting this year. So I tried a new seed company this year, and it's M.I. Gardner. I've watched M.I. Gardner's channel for years and years and years. I think almost when he was just a college kid in the agricultural sciences. And now he's this professional gardener with his own store. And I remember when he started selling seeds too. So I decided to try his seeds this year. And from what I understand, they're all heirloom seeds, as you can see right here. M.I. Gardner heirloom seeds. And these are the 2 onion varieties that we're going to try this year. The Utah Yellow Sweet Spanish and Ruby Red. Last year I just had the yellow onions planted, and we did pretty good. I'm going to try the same style again. They're good. They store pretty good, and we ended up just finishing up our onions that we had last year, about a month or so ago. So they lasted us a while, even though we hadn't planted quite so many. And then we're going to go with the red onion too. My wife likes red onions, so I figured I'd grow a variety of them as well. It's usually recommended to begin planting them 8 to 10 weeks before the last spring frost. That would typically put it at the beginning of February. I always start mine early in January so that they have some good size on them to plant in the ground. And then you plant them out 2 to 4 weeks before the last frost. So as I said, I like to give myself a little bit of a head start on this and get them in the ground, or get them started a little bit earlier. So I'm going to, as I said, start mine the 1st or 2nd week in January. Along with my order from M.I. Gardner, they throw in a package of free seeds. So it's a mystery as to what it is, but you actually turn it over and it's called the salad bowl mix. It's a variety of greens. So with every order, I think they do give you a package of free seeds. So not only does M.I. Gardner have a wide variety of seeds to choose from, and they still have like a full selection. If you haven't like ordered your seeds yet, they still have a full selection available. His seeds are also a lot cheaper than what you can buy actually at the store. A packet of seeds costs about $2, I believe it was. For almost all the different varieties that I chose. So they're going to cost like anywhere from $3 to $4 or $5 at a big box store, from like Burpee and Ferry Morse. So M.I. Gardner has better prices, a better selection. They're heirloom seeds, no shipping charge. I was shocked. So I highly recommend doing an order from M.I. Gardner. I've known that he's done seeds, that he's sold seeds for a long time now. I just never ordered from him before. This year I decided to give him a try, and I like what I've seen so far. I'll have to see if they produce, of course, right? I'll probably start these later in the month, more towards the end of the month, the last week of the month before I start putting these in some soil. And then I'll plant, as he recommends, every 2 to 4 weeks, so you're always harvesting a new crop. So it's just a short video this week, just a quick hello, and to show you what we're going to be planting in January 2024. Next video, I'll probably be planting the onions, and then as we did last year, we'll follow their progress every week from starting the seeds up until harvest and watching them all throughout the year. So if you want to see what we were doing in the garden last week, and we actually were doing stuff in the garden last week, check out this video right here, and then subscribe and hit that notification bell. And that way you'll be able to follow the progress on all of our vegetables as we try to grow a supermarket in our own backyard. Okay, thanks for watching.